Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today we are going to study Unit 2 of your book, Focus on Comprehension. And the title of this unit is Examining Sentences. Learning outcomes. Students, after listening to today's lesson, you would be able to consider how information is conveyed through complex sentences, and you would be able to examine the use of long complex sentences in pre-20th century text. There are different types of sentences. Simple sentence can be defined as a sentence containing one main idea. Example is, hard work is the key to success. Then compound sentence, its definition is a sentence containing two main ideas joined with coordinating conjunction. Example is, hard work is the key to success and successful people live a contented life. Here you can notice that hard work is the key to success is one main idea, and successful people live a contented life is another main idea. And these two main ideas are joined with the coordinating conjunction and. So this sentence would be called a compound sentence. Complex sentence can be defined as a sentence containing one main idea and one dependent idea or subordinating clause. Example is, keeping in mind the fact that hard work is the key to success, he kept on struggling to reach his destination. That was not an easy task. So the main idea is he kept on struggling to reach his destination, and it is joined with the dependent idea or subordinating clause, that is keeping in mind the fact that hard work is the key to success. Another example is, Ahmad listened to the lecture attentively, which gave him an ample understanding of the task he was supposed to perform in such a short time. So students, you can notice that these are the examples of complex sentences, and these complex sentences are challenging for the readers because it is somewhat difficult to understand these sentences. Though students, we know that it is the complex sentence which presents the greatest challenge to the reader because it is difficult to understand a complex sentence, but these complex sentences perform two kinds of functions. First of all, while summarizing the text, these sentences need to be pulled apart so that one may be able to select the most important or main idea. Means this sentence contains so much information, so if we pull it apart, then we can notice that what is the main idea of the sentence or the most important concept that is being conveyed through that sentence. Number two is, as these sentences contain so much information, these sentences may also be used to incorporate maximum information while conveying that in a precise manner. Means with lesser number of words. It means when you are supposed to write a précis or when you are to summarize a text, then you can also use complex sentences so that in this way you would be able to use a lesser number of words to convey the maximum information, and your piece of writing would be precise. In order to understand the relevance and importance of complex sentences, you have to do activity number 2.1. A complex sentence is present in this activity, and you have to read that sentence and then you have to answer accordingly. This sentence is present on Focus on Comprehension, page number 8. Read that sentence and answer the questions. Subordinate clause can be defined in this way: a clause that begins with a conjunction or linking word and is a part of a larger sentence and is dependent on the main clause is called subordinating clause. Example is, while he was leaving the office, he got the good news of his appointment at the desired post. So in this sentence, we can notice that main idea is he got the good news of his appointment at the desired post. And the subordinate clause is while he was leaving the office. The position of this subordinate clause can also be changed. We can also write this sentence in this manner: he got the good news of his appointment at the desired post while he was leaving the office. In this case, we would not put comma after post, but while would be used without comma, but the meaning would be the same. Now, students, subordinate clauses may be put anywhere in the sentences according to the effect that the writer wants to produce. For example, the writer of a horror story may use one of the following positions of these clauses, but one may be more useful. He entered the room whistling a cheerful tune. Whistling a cheerful tune, he entered the room. Now you have to think which presentation would be more effective. The choice of where to put the subordinate clause is often more important in persuasive texts than in other types. For instance, a lawyer addressing a jury in murder trial can do it in the following ways. Despite what some may think, that man did not commit the murder. That man, despite what some may think, did not commit the murder. We can notice here the second presentation would be more effective. The lawyer makes his case more persuasive, more convincing by beginning with that man and then embedding the subordinate clause. Students, a 19th century text is included here for your practice in this unit. This is a piece of writing by George Eliot, and the passage is an extract from that writing. Now, what you people are supposed to do, you have to read the extract from a piece from this piece of writing, and this is present in your textbook Focus on Comprehension, page number 10 to 12, and then answer the questions given in activity 2.4, 2.5, and 2.6. Students, this passage might not be understood by you people only by first reading. It is very interesting. Take your time, read it for 3, 4, or 5 times, and then inshallah you'll be able to understand this. And what you are supposed to do today is solve activity 2.4 at least during the class time today, and then activity 2.5 and 2.6 can be done by you later on, and then you can send to me the images.